Everyone. May I ask that you take your seats quickly? Good morning also to everyone who's watching on Zoom or YouTube. We're very happy to have you. All right. Thank you guys for being here. And welcome to our first edition, our kickoff, so to say, of the ERUA Annual Networking Fair for Alumni. We don't have a lot of time, and I apologize for the slight delay we're already having. My name is Monica. I'm from the European University Viadrina in Frankfurt-Oder in Germany. And I want to start off by giving you a very brief overview of what ERUA is or what it has become, especially because we have some people in the audience who know ERUA from ERUA 1, so from the first project phase, and a lot has changed since then. But irrespective of if you're from ERUA 1 or ERUA 2, which I assume most people who are sitting here in the room are from ERUA 2, we want you to be part of a community and of the ERUA family. All right, so ERUA is a European University Alliance, and reform is one of the core values. And the alliance is made up of reform universities, hence the name. For our individual universities, being part of an alliance means working towards becoming one European university, while also embracing our diversity, our different approaches, and our individual strengths. As ERUA, we are committed to exploring innovative approaches and as ERUA, we are committed to exploring innovative approaches in research, teaching, and institutional advancement. And apart from strengthening research collaborations, for example, what ERUA offers is also a variety of teaching initiatives. Where you know ERUA from, the students and the alumni who are maybe already watching from home, where you know ERUA from is probably because you have taken part in one of the initiatives, in a course offered by ERUA, for example, or in a mobility that has taken you to a different university in the ERUA network. So no, that's fine. So why we are here today is because we have been in contact with ERUA in one way or another in the past, and how we define ERUA alumni is that everyone, sorry, everyone who has taken part in ERUA, for example, who has taken part in the mobility and has already graduated, automatically becomes an ERUA alumni. It also means that for those of you who are sitting here, at some point you will graduate and will become an ERUA alum. Sorry, I think I skipped a part because I wanted actually to tell you what is different from ERUA 1 to ERUA 2. And one of the main differences is that we have different ERUA members today than we used to have. So the ERUA member universities currently are University Paris 8 in Paris, France, the University of the Aegean, which is hosting us today here, New Bulgarian University in Bulgaria, SWPS University in Poland, Romerio University in Lithuania, University of Las Palmas in Gran Canaria, the University of Macerata in Italy, and my university, the European University, Viadrina in Frankfurt-Oder. We also have two associate partners, which are the University of Constance and the University Roskilde in Denmark. So, yeah. The important part is that because ERUA is not just an alliance, but also a community, we want you to be able to profit from this community and stay involved in ERUA even after your graduation. And this is why we have launched our ERUA Alumni community, which is essentially just launched last week, basically. And the community will be hosted on LinkedIn in our own alumni LinkedIn group. And despite the very recent launch, we already have over 50 members, very important. What the ERUA alumni community will offer, and this is probably the most interesting part, is one, we want you to be connected with other alumni. So everyone who has taken part in ERUA becomes an ERUA alum, and as I have just said, and this means for you that this is a great, great community of different people from different countries, studying different things, having different mindsets, but all connected by being part of this university alliance, and in a way sharing your experience and sharing like a common thread. Another thing that is very important, we want you to be able to share your professional networks and the opportunities that may come up. So you might have a company looking for staff, or you yourself might be looking for a new opportunity. But also your personal and professional milestones. So you get promoted, why not celebrate it with a European big community of friends? We also want to offer in-person and virtual meeting opportunities. So that means organizing events for you at different universities in one spot, but also definitely online meeting opportunities. Lifelong learning is something that we really want to encourage for everyone, and we will be able to offer courses, materials for those of you, even if you have graduated, so you can stay connected and, you know, stay in the communities, take advantage of what universities have to offer even after you leave. And of course, the LinkedIn community will be able to provide you information, so you will be able to stay up to date with happenings at your own university, but also at other ERUA universities. Let's say you're traveling for work to Macerata, for example, and see there is a great event, a great talk, whatever, you can always join, because you're not just a student of, for example, Las Palmas, but you're a student of ERUA, so of every university in the network. And of course, we also want you to be able to connect with current students as mentors. For the students who are currently here, that means maybe you can reach out to someone in the alumni community on LinkedIn, because they, I don't know, have a similar research interest or are working at a company that is interesting to you. So take advantage of these connections that you can make through this community. But what I really want to highlight is that this community is supposed to be a living and vibrant community. And just like ERUA is student-centered, and we highly encourage students to shape what ERUA is, the alumni community is also supposed to be alumni-centered. And we encourage you to actively shape what this community can be. So please definitely share your ideas, give input for what can enrich this community, what would be valuable to you, what you can offer maybe also. And you can reach out to us in the LinkedIn group, or find an email address and reach out to us directly. Maybe I can share a moment from yesterday's networking fair for students, because I think this was really important what was said. What students yesterday highlighted several times, that ERUA, together with their mobilities to other ERUA universities or their connections with other students, that they made friends for life. So apart from the academic benefits and the enrichment, the academic enrichment that they have experienced, the community, the lasting connection is what actually makes ERUA so valuable. And this is the idea that it should also apply to alumni. So ERUA really is a community for life. And apart from staying in touch with people you may already know, you can also make connections with people you have not met yet, but who share a similar experience like you. Yeah, with that, I want to wrap up my short presentation and invite you again to join our ERUA alumni community on LinkedIn if you haven't done that yet. And although it is called the alumni community, at some point you all here in the room will be alumni as well. So please join that community too. Because like I said, connecting with maybe mentors or people who have already experienced what you're experiencing now is a valuable asset. So yeah, now please feel free to ask questions if you have any questions, or if you want to, especially for those who have already graduated, if you have any experience with ERUA you want to share, we would love to hear that.
That's better. Sorry. Thank you so much for, first of all, taking the initiative, as alumni is often an important but an overlooked aspect in many groups and organizations. So hats off for that. And as someone who is going to be an alumni, I wouldn't say soon, but getting there, what's in store for alumni to connect with each other, as well as connecting with the current students who are working on different projects? I know it's like a start, so everything is in work in progress, but if you can shed some light on it. Thank you.
So I think, like you said, it's a work in progress. So really, if you envision something or if you feel like you need something, definitely this is a good place to share that. But I think the core of an alumni community, it doesn't matter which one it is that whatever your idea as a student is, you usually have not experienced it in a context outside of the university. So, but people who have already graduated and who maybe have a professional career somewhere or who have went through different steps can share that experience. So I think it's important to, connect with the students, but also in preparation for the life after university, already connect with people who have made this step further. And I think they can always share their experience and whatever they have learned and maybe already the mistakes that they made, they can share that too. And this is, you don't have to make the same mistakes every single time. You can learn from the person who has done that before, but also professional networks. It's, what we know and the diploma we have is very valuable, but connections are at least as valuable as the diploma that you take out of it. So having these people already in different fields is a great, great asset.
Okay, so I'm a student in my bachelor, so it'll be a while until I become an ERUA alumni. But I just wanted to share a bit of an experience that we made in collaboration with WP4. And it was basically an informal meeting. Some of you participated. It was like an aperitif to talk about some things that we like books, movies, music, and to share perspectives on that. And it was organized by an alumni association of a school of advanced studies in Macerata. So I think it was a really precious experience to connect with someone who has already graduated from university, and some years ago, I think, yes. And they gave us like one of the alumni also gave us information on things like when you go abroad on an Erasmus or a mobility, there's like a network for like when you need help, for example, like if you need help on the road, if something happens. And it was just so interesting to connect with people who have more experience than us. So I think this is like a really good opportunity for us to learn from alumni who have our same interest. And yeah, I wanted to ask if do you think this could it's sort of what Ismail said, if this could transform like in a more networking way, like if we could maybe have some kind of networking event also with alumni to like get to know them maybe, and find someone who has like our same field of study, or that works in a environment that we would like to join, maybe, if that could be an idea for the future. Thank you.
That's a perfect idea, actually. So we haven't gone into the detailed planning yet, but these are different things that we are considering. At what point can we invite alumni to maybe already existing events where students would be able to connect with them? But also this is very valuable. For example, if students say, I need input from someone who is working in tech, maybe we could take this idea and this request and really develop a little event, be it in person or online, for people who are interested about the experience of someone who is working in tech, and then invite these specific people and open it to the students as well. So this is all in the plans, and I think we're very open to ideas. But there will be events, and I think it's important to us that it's not just a closed off group of individuals, you know, who already know each other, and to just, you know, drink coffee and talk about past times, but really connect with the students that are part of ERUA at the moment. Any more questions?
Thank you very much. I actually have a question, not to Monica, but to all the participants attending the event today. You are students, most of you are students, but very soon, or not very soon, you'll be alumni. So this group, I think, can be highly beneficial for you too. So my question is to you, what do you expect? What would you like to see? And a little bit of interactivity. Can I just ask you to raise your hands if you would attend this kind of an event, for us to monitor very quickly, just on spot, your interest, so that we could tailor the future events to your needs and tastes. So how about seminars on more specialized topics like soft skills or AI, or some topic of interest to you? How many of you would attend? Thank you very much. How about success stories from alumni, people who have achieved something significant and want to share it with you and inspire you with their success? How many would attend? Thank you. Thank you. And the last one, how about informal alumni cafes where you can get together, share your stories, traveling experiences? Okay, so it's going to be popular. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope we will see each other again soon.
All right, we still have, I think, 6 minutes left. One more question.
May I make a suggestion, maybe? So establishing a alumni network could be very useful if we can benefit the skills or experience of professional alumni. Throughout their lifespan, they can come, or I in the future, for instance, can come and give people some training, some orientation, also join academic research activities, not only limited to let's say, professional life. But as a person, I want to maintain my relationship with the university in academic matters. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's a very important point to not leave the academic pathway out of the alumni. Yeah. I don't know if you have any questions from the online viewers. One more question from the audience.
This is just more of a suggestion if we can have more than one platform other than LinkedIn, because as soon as you get a job or get hired, you tend to forget about LinkedIn most of the time. So maybe on Instagram as well, probably Discord, Instagram, but mostly Instagram.
Okay. That's a serious interest. Do you really, because I think Instagram is great for news and, you know, updates on things, but do you really connect with people? Like, do you get into discussions with people on Instagram? I'm not the rage comment section of Instagram. That's not way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Reachable.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, I think I got.
Okay. Thank you for your input. Okay. I think we can conclude this part so you can get to your next event. Thank you very much for your attention and your great questions, your great input. That is very, very valuable. Yeah. Thank you.